Welcome back. CASA Jefferson is a local nonprofit making a difference in the lives of children, and it's in need of volunteers. So that's why we're making our call to you today. Dedicated to advocating for and supporting children in foster care, CASA Jefferson relies heavily on volunteers to fulfill their mission. Joining us now, Executive Director Wendy McGee and Advocate Recruiter Margaret Ether. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit more about what you all do and the children who you are advocating for.
So CASA is court-appointed special advocate. We are, like you said, a very volunteer-based program where our volunteers go out and advocate and be a voice for children in foster care. They dedicate about 10 hours a month to ensuring that best interest is happening, that they're safe in their foster home, and then the advocates go to court to make sure that their case is progressing and not being stagnant and they're stuck in foster care.
And when we're talking foster care, for somebody who maybe hasn't been touched by the foster care system or maybe doesn't know a child, they might think, well, that's not something happening in our community. But I think a lot of people would be surprised by the number of children who are entered in the system, especially locally.
Yes, every year we're seeing about 150 to 200 children enter into foster care at the hand of abuse and or neglect. So there is a real need for people in the community to be a voice for our children, because currently we do have 30 children that needs a voice right now.
Yeah, 30 on the wait list. Those are 30 babies who need someone to advocate for them. Talk more about, coordinating, because this seems like something that could take up a ton of time, but you guys have it scheduled and systematic in a way that, it will take up some time and dedication, but maybe less than most people think.
Well, what it is it's what's required is 21 years of age. We do a complete background check, which is necessary to make sure that all of the persons they're going to be working with our children don't put them back into harm's way. We have a 5-chapter, 6-chapter class that's scheduled for May. And once you finish the class, you're assigned to an advocate coordinator, somebody to walk with you through this. The myth is that you have to use your funds, but an advocate is eyes, ears, and voice for that child that's been taken from their parents due to abuse and neglect and are now in foster care. It helps you to understand that there are these problems going on, and children do need somebody to advocate and be the voice for them. So volunteering really, it's a fulfillment. It's a purpose to help our children, because these are our children. It's not just their children. These are our children.
And what does the training look like? Is that somewhere you would go and get this training, or how does this work?
So our trainings are in-house. We are going to have sessions both in person and we have some in Zoom. So we try to accommodate people in the community at work every day, and also ensure that we are vetting the people coming through the door properly, because they are going to be working with vulnerable children.
What sort of role does an advocate have in a foster child's life?
They are the consistent factor in their lives, whereas they remove from their families. Sometimes the caseworker changes, sometimes foster home changes, but the advocate, no matter where they go, if they're here in New Orleans or if they move way to Shreveport due to change in placement, advocates have to be that consistent factor in these children's lives to be a voice for them.
Yeah, and this is so important. So is there a call for anyone who's able to volunteer? How long have you been working with?
I've been recruiting for CASA Jefferson 9 years.
Wow.
One thing I need to mention, you don't put children in your car, you don't bring them to your house, nor do you take care of them. That's another myth. Oh, I got to put them in my car. No, you don't put children in your car, you don't bring them to your house. But as I said, you are the eyes and ears and the voice for that child. We make sure that you're not put into harm's way. She's been with CASA a long time more than me, so she knows the basics of it. And it's just making sure, because somebody made a difference in your life, or you wouldn't be sitting there. Somebody made a difference in everybody in this room's life. So why can't we be positive enough to step up and make a difference in one of these children's life who think everything that happened to them at home is their fault, and it's not their fault. So help them to be more positive so we can have valuable people in our communities. And that's what CASA is all about.
And I'm going to end it right there.
Yes.
We'll link the CASA Jefferson volunteer application to our website, www.tv.com. Thank you both for what you're doing and for coming in.
Thank you so much.